Okay, as somebody who's going to chiropractic school and is going to college in general, and I'm funding it myself, I have a lot of thoughts on college and what people should go for and what people should not go for. Now, first and foremost, my number one rule always is that number one, you never want to go to college for something that's not going to give you a return on your investment. Not only is college an investment of money, but it's also an investment of time and energy. And I truly believe that time, energy, and money are the three most valuable resources that we need to guard, and we need to really evaluate where we spend those. So that's the first thing. Second thing is that I would not go to college for something that does not have good job security. So there's always going to be a need for doctors, chiropractors, physical therapists, lawyers, things like that. And speaking of all of that, the things that I just mentioned are really the only things that I would recommend going to college for. Yes, you heard me correctly. Now, here's the thing. I would only recommend going to college for those things if you are the person who is solely responsible for funding your college. If you have help from your parents, or if they're willing to give you a full ride, then go for whatever you want. I don't care. But if you are fully funding your college education and you're going to be stuck with student loans, I would highly recommend only going if you want to be a lawyer, a doctor, a chiropractor, physical therapist, or an engineer. Those are really the only 5 things that I see a return on the investment of time, money, and energy. And keep in mind too, if you're going for like a doctorate, like, for chiropractic, or like being a doctor or a lawyer, you're going to have really, really hefty student loan payments. So you want to make sure that the salary that you're going to get is going to be able to afford those student loan payments. So yeah, I personally, that's just my friendly advice, okay? Feel free to take it or leave it. But I've just seen a lot, especially because I went to college a little later. I went to college when I was 23. I'm 24 now, so I've been in college for about a year. But yeah, I would just really recommend to really do this very diligently and carefully, because if you don't, yeah, you're going to be stuck with student loans and that you're not going to be able to pay back, and it's just going to cause a lot of chaos in your life. I think people need to be a lot more careful, especially young people need to be a lot more careful about the kind of debt that they get into, and have a very solid plan for how you're going to pay that off, because it's going to cause a lot of stress and chaos in your life if you do not. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents on that.